Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and get started stripping the case now of this chest of drawers. Now, something to remember here, I'm going to do the top because we don't need to do the whole thing together. The whole process is the same. You start in one area. I like to start at the top because, with gravity, if you start at the bottom and work your way up, then everything that you do at the top towards the end of your job, falls down and gets messy, at the bottom where you already might have stripped and cleaned. So what I'll do is I'll start up high, strip the top, and then I'll do each side. Maybe I'll do the left side, then the right side, and then I'll finish with the front. So I just sort of do it in stages, but the process is the same. There's no technique used on the sides or the front that's any different than the top. So we'll go ahead and show you how we do this on the top. Now, if you watched the previous video, you saw the basic products that I'm using. I'm using those same products, that same paste stripper. And what we're doing is just applying it really liberally to the entire surface here. For the most part, it's going to tell you to do one brush stroke. I don't find it makes any difference, to be honest with you. But I like to use a lot of stripper. Time is the most valuable thing to me. If you don't put much stripper on, and you try and save yourself a little bit of money, not using too much product, then you use a whole lot more of your time. And I'd prefer to spend a little bit more, use a little bit more stripper, and get it done fast and get on and enjoy life. Because stripping isn't that much fun. I don't care who you are. If you really enjoy doing this, then I don't know, you're a better person than me. Alright, so there we got a really nice coat. Now, you're going to notice if you read the directions on your stripper, you're going to notice that it tells you a lot of the cans, the brands are going to be different, but a lot of them are going to tell you apply it, wait 15 minutes. I've seen some say wait as much as 30 minutes. And it's a stripper that I use regularly. I just don't happen to have it right now in the shop. It tells you to wait 15 to 30 minutes. I can tell you that typically on a finish like this, paints and urethanes and stuff, definitely different. Dining room tables a lot of times will have a lot thicker finish, but a lot of your finishes are ready to strip as soon as you get it all on there. And this is a good example because you can see how I'm moving the color around. I'm moving everything around. I see spots with no color on it already underneath. If I sit and let this sit for 15-30 minutes, this is going to start to dry and it's going to be really hard to get off. So usually what I'll do is I'll test it right away. So we've got enough on there right now. And we're ready to start to scrape it off. Now I've got my saucepan, my scraper, and what we're going to do is and it's like way ready. All right. So then what we do is I usually go around the sides. All right, like so. Kind of what I'm going to do is push it all in towards the center. I don't want it all just flowing over the sides like a stripper fall. So what we're going to do is just pile it up down here. Alright, and then I put my saucepan over the edge here, and I just sort of, trying to make as little mess as I can. Alright, you can see why I like to use saucepans so much as opposed to like a tin can or something, because they're so wide. They're really great for this. Alright, so we've got most of the stripper removed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to clean it. We're going to wash it. Alright, so what we're going to do with that is we're going to use lacquer thinner. I need a pair of more industrial strength gloves than what I'm wearing. These thin gloves really are good for nothing, and I shouldn't even be wearing them. So we're going to put on heavier gloves. And of course, you know you need to wear a mask too, but it's a little bit hard for me to wear a mask and talk to you at the same time. So that's why I'm only doing a small project here. I'm doing just a part of it, because once I'm done with this, I got to put my mask on to finish this case. But what we're doing is we're using lacquer thinner. Again, you can buy this at your local hardware store. I just put it in a can. I use coarse steel wool, even medium steel wool, and just basically just dip it in there and scrub the top. Again, I like to be fairly liberal with my use. Now you want to use this in an area where you have good ventilation. Lacquer thinner and stripper are both very harmful. It's not something that you really want to be breathing in. And you know, as always, follow the directions on the can. That's what they're there for. And they'll give you all the warnings. So just, you know, scrub the sides like so. Scrub the top. See, the lacquer thinner is really key. That's what really cleans it up nice. And the last stage is just to clean it off. So I'll just take just have some paper towels, some shop cloths, and then you can just sort of dry it off. Okay. Okay, there you go. All right, so that's pretty much it for stripping. So we're going to go ahead on this chest of drawers. That takes care of the top. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to put my mask on so that I'm not breathing in these chemicals, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. And like I said, the process is the same. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do the side. I'll do the same process. I won't get too far ahead of myself, because if I get too far ahead of myself and I do this side, you saw how fast that stripper was ready to be scraped off. So since it was really, it set up an 8 to finish really quickly, all I need to do is just this side right here. I'll do the same process. I'll scrape it, clean it off with lacquer thinner and steel wool, and dry it with a rag. Then I'm going to go over to the other side. I'm going to do that side, and then I'm going to finish off on the front. And then that's going to be it. And then we're ready to go ahead and refinish this piece of furniture, which we'll do in another one of our in our projects. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. As always, be good to your furniture, and happy finishing.